Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Age of Mythology Retold on the Mysterious JG. I haven't even got to the Chinese expansion. They're already planning a new Japanese DLC with the campaign mode. This is what I like. The old school RTS that isn't dependent on people being excited about pro-level multiplayer play. It just gives you, like, actual campaigns. You can crank the difficulty down to I'm terrible at games if you want to and play through a story. I love it. I love it. I'm happy. I'm also the Mysterious JG, and we are actually going to go on to the campaign, and we have played through Fall of the Trident, we have played through the Golden Gift, and I'm already a third of the way through the New Atlantis just from dicking around off screen, but now it's time for us to actually get started with the New Atlantis. 10 years after the destruction of Atlantis, the survivors attempt to rebuild their civilization. Atlantis, as we saw, fell, although the game refused to show us the triumphant shot of Gargarensis being impaled on Neptune's trident. But we did see that basically, overall, Neptune betrayed his own people, his own worshippers. I think it's not. We don't have dialogue with Neptune or with. Is he Neptune or Poseidon in this? Neptune is Roman, and this is Greek, so he's Poseidon. So Poseidon never, we don't get dialogue with him, but Zeus, aka Jupiter, apparently was the good guy god all along in this story because Neptune / Poseidon, the old man of the sea. Sorry, just trying to hydrate here. Yeah, he apparently decided that he was tired of being pushed around by his brothers. So he's going to bring back the Titans, who were the prior set of gods who were eating Zeus and his siblings. So I'm not really sure why Poseidon thought that would be the way to go, but he did. And now Cronus, the old one, watches as the Atlanteans rebuild. Cronus is, of course, one half the new Nasty Boys. Sorry, that's for Bobo, and I don't think he's even watching this series. But Saturn and Cronus were the Eliminators in ECW. That might make more sense to you. Ooh, a little flash of my... You got to see what time it is in the current place where I am. I don't think... Probably the date appeared too. I don't think anything that would identify me has appeared. 10 years after the destruction of Atlantis. 7 years later. Oh, this is all happening on Earth, eh? Apparently Cronus, the old one, speaks
building, are they? How foolish to pretend they are safe. To think that closing some gates would mean the end of this. To forget that I'm still here.
It's an unknown voice, but you just told us it's Cronus, the old one, so...
Even their gods are absent-minded. Zeus has forgotten about everyone he has locked away in Tartarus. It is time for all of us to remind him.
I'm calling my lawyer.
Do as I have told you. Make way for the Titans!
Okay. So I got to call a lawyer because it's time for them to consider whether we should be allowed to leave Tartarus. Ooh. You're entering the Atlantean campaign. Would you like to view a short Atlantean tutorial? Yes, I would. Oh, yes, I would. I think the Atlanteans have been tweaked slightly since the original game. Oh.
When commanding the Atlanteans, there are a few things to remember.
Don't worry about that giant monster
First,
guy.
Their citizens are expensive and take a long time to train. However, they gather and build much more quickly than other villagers.
That guy took a long time to get through his dialogue.
Rather than using drop sites, they stockpile resources instantly.
Oh.
Atlanteans scout and gain favor using oracles. An oracle gradually loses vision while moving, but when standing still, its line of sight grows and it gains favor faster. Oracles must stand far away from each other, or else only one of them will earn favor.
And create giant monsters.
Atlanteans can promote any of their human units to heroes for a price. Promoting takes time, however, so carefully plan when you wish to do so. Heroes are generally superior to regular units, but they excel in particular at fighting myth units.
Check out that guy. He's got an awesome splash. Yeah, I remember thinking they are a lot of fun to play in the campaign, the Atlanteans, but the little bit of skirmish against the AI did, they're bad. For me in particular, just because everything's expensive. So you have to plan really carefully, and I was more like, I want to build 1 million of the same unit, which is not always wise. And then trying to build 1 million of the same military and then turn them all into foreign fanatics.
To build shelters or light fires against this cold. Crops will not grow here, and the savages nearby are getting bolder.
Xenu, you're not talking.
What's going on here? Xeno, what
It's
have
Destroyer
I told
3.
you about getting everyone
What have I
moved
told
up?
you about
It's
not
all
saying
right,
anything?
Sergeant. He's right. We must move.
How, Krios?
Oh, now
No
Xeno's
ships,
talking.
and no one has seen a better place nearby.
The gods showed me an abandoned temple in my dreams last night.
Theocrat
told
Krios,
that
why
the
do you
key to
clearly
our
belong to a
leader's
different
place.
faction than the rest of us?
We must find it.
You should be wearing blue. Whatever. Theocrat Theos is apparently not going to work for us after all. Alright, so... Yuji boy. Mach Schnell. Alright, so we're starting out with a Hero Destroyer, Hero Arcus, Hero Castor. Castor the Friendly Ghost. He's an infantry hero. Castor, now an adult, is following his father Akantos' footsteps of fighting against evil gods. The childhood loss of his parents has embittered him. His mother was killed by pirates when he was very young, and his father disappeared after saving the world from the machinations of the Titan Cronus and his minions. Castor believes that his father lives, although he cannot explain why, and is convinced that one day he will see him again. Until that time, however, the driven man takes his own counsel. Also, he doesn't have dialogue in this opening. A destroyer, he is just a unit that has become a hero. He's not a character. But he's very effective against buildings and weak against most units. Armies attacking Atlantean colonies found their inhabitants far from defenseless. Most notably, the trident-wielding shore fishermen. These fishermen organized defensive militias, which eventually became an elite royal guard, elite Republican guard. The destroyers have a long-standing rivalry with standard Atlantean infantry, the Murmillo, over who has better served Atlantis. The Atlantean Arcus has become a hero. Like a regular Arcus, he is strong against infantry and weak against units. Fast units of the cavalry, but as a hero, he's more effective. Okay, and... And this fanatic is not a hero. An expensive myth-age unit is good against most other human soldiers, but is vulnerable to anti-infantry units like Tokusatai and throwing axemen. Alright, so basically, even the ones that are marked heroes, other than... we have Castor is an actual hero in the traditional sense. The rest of the people who are marked as heroes are, in fact, regular infantry units that were upgraded. Oh, okay. Can the rest of you guys help? So we have a few little plot things like that are oh. Eat it, Joe's. Crap. So this is meant to represent the fact that life sucks around here. And there are tribesmen nearby who are going to fuck with us too. Oddly, I remember this because I've been playing through the first couple of missions, and I felt like things start off fairly hard. But it's not too bad, it's just that I was not building a lot of infrastructure, and that turned out to be a bad idea because you need to build infrastructure. Yeah, they are kind of expensive, aren't they? At the very least, we need to get a couple of, like at one point I had my army wandering around exploring, and the village got attacked. And
This is no good for shipbuilding. We're stuck here.
you're stuck here. So these are the...
Stop them!
Stop them from what? They're not even attacking. We're actually the ones who are attacking. Alright. Sorry, I gotta get my head together here a little bit. What are we trying to do? So we can build Murmillos who are good in melee. We can build cavalry. We can build Arcus. I don't know what I build that quickly destroys buildings. I said destroyers are good at that, but... Etetros? I can build fairly limited stuff here, and we got like no freaking wood. Yeah, I got no freaking wood. That's the problem. So let's get a couple archers going before we attack. Because, like, there's an enemy base that's right here, and it's not very threatening, but it's not the only one on the map. There's also... I want to say I remember that it's a good idea to come down here and do some stuff. Heavy Arcus. Why are you trying to body shame this Arcus?
Kreos has supplied us with a fire siphon.
Oh, that's nice. I don't know how I would go about getting those otherwise, but they are good against buildings. So we'll go ahead and... Stopos. Alright, well, we are up against the, let's see, Economic Guild, Military Barracks, a Manor, Fancy House. Alright, so we'll get some manors going. We will mind our manners. Ha 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 ha. Did it already have, was it counting you, I guess I only got 2 of them built. I thought I had queued up 3 before I ran out of resources. Alright. Ah, you see, this red faction isn't even the main one that's given us the trouble. And this medium fanatic, who's the guy who took all the damage here? The destroyer is almost dead, and I don't know that I have a way to heal them. Let's go ahead and ooh, that's kind of a lot. I'm not sure I'm winning this. Yeah, Castor's pretty good. He's a hero after all.
Most intel.
Lopos? Yushi. Dilus Moke. Urek.
Yeah, this could go really poorly. But we definitely, now that we've picked this fight, we need to take out the production. Okay, good. It does appear that he heals fast enough that he can individually beat these troops, which is kind of important. For whatever reason, they seem to be building from here and not here. Poro Fresh, the fresh maker. Alright, well that red base, wherever it is, it was the first one to attack us. But I think getting rid of this little yellow base was a good idea. Let's get home. Yuji boy? Okay, you guys are, I guess you can get some wolf meat. There's not a whole lot of meat on these wolves. But we can get what we can. Oh yeah, off screen I played through this and actually built some defenses. It seemed like a good idea. Here it doesn't seem like it matters as much. Nobody has attacked us with, yeah, might as well get range. Sadly, I don't think I can replace that destroyer. I also don't think we're supposed to hang around for a long ass time in this mission. I think we're supposed to kind of get on with things. But having him tank while archers attack worked out pretty good. Let's build a couple more archers, and then... Oh boy. Alright, you guys are the new combined group 3. Sadly for us, they did decide that it would be a good idea to attack my archers and not just kind of let them hang out unimpeded. I guess I was right to eat at Joe's. I guess I was right to start on archers. So these are just standard melee guys, and then I don't usually bother too much with cavalry. They're just expensive, fast, I mean, they're good against archers, but on the difficulty level I'm playing on, they don't really seem like they do all that much kiting of having archers, like, harass and then run away, which is, you know, when you usually have to get really excited about having cavalry to stop the enemy from doing that. It's interesting because we can build this economic guild wherever. I don't have to actually leave room to put farms around it because it kind of doesn't matter. Yuji boy.
Most intem.
Most Isley. Alright. I'll go ahead and research better cavalry just because I'm a research nut. But we won't really concentrate on building it unless we come across a need. Yeah, it does feel like we can't advance to a higher age. We don't have any miracles. It feels like the game kind of doesn't want us just hanging out. It wants us to get on with it. So perhaps I should consider doing as the game commands. We'll let the last of this meat rot, and we'll see about... Oh, no, I can't actually build a port, can I? Alright, well, let's gather these berries then. We'll let them keep the animals live for now.
We must find the temple from my dream. I know it can help us.
Sure. Sure thing, Theocrat. Krios. You are the man now, dog. We are close to reaching our population capacity, so... More manors. To the manor born. Giant fancy houses. So it's a lot of fun to play as the Atlanteans in campaign mode because their forces just seem really classy and powerful. It's just... It is expensive. It's easy to get wiped out because you just don't have enough troops on hand. Because the troops are just expensive.
Scopus. Yushi.
Yuji. Scopus. Math. Burek. Yuji.
Burek.
Scopus.
And I don't know what causes to get given fire siphons other than just the passage of time.
Okay.
Haven't seen enemy archers yet, but they're probably coming. I need more. I need to hold off on building, so I'll get a little additional pop with that. Don't think I'm allowed to raise anybody to hero. That is a mechanic with these guys, but I'm pretty sure I don't have access to it because we don't have gods at this point.
Supplied us with a fire siphon.
3 fire siphons. And I'm out of here. It seems like get a couple more Myrmidillo doo-doos going, and now with 3 fire siphons, I think we're probably ready to march out and find this red base and destroy the enemy. Yuji boy.
Most intel.
And actually, you know what? I am going to want to close off access to our base here at some point. Just because I'm going to want to send my entire army off, not avoiding the moves. I'm not going to want to be smart about this and leave a defensive force. So I better at least wall the place off before we march out. I didn't mean to do this, but this is going to turn into an entire video of us just hanging out here before we march out, isn't it? We're actually doing really good for gold, and this is about to run out. I will let this run out, and then I will have those two start working wood, because wood is being a problem right now. We can build fancy walls by sacrificing food. Yuji boy. There you go.
Scopus. Yushi.
Yuji. Yuji.
Herr Joe's. Most
Eat at Joe's. Oh, they, what were they doing? Because this gold is still here. I thought those two people freed up because they were working gold. I guess they were working on food. Okay, yeah, start all the way up there, then come and build this one here. Perfect. Maximum efficiency. Good job on your routing there, villager.
Skopos. Vian.
Guess if they collect instantly, I don't have to worry about switching people around and losing resources.
Skopos. Yuji.
Herjos. Eschlost. Bureg.
Eslosh, the fresh maker.
Bureg.
Vian.
Ryan? Okay. So I think we're ready for action, but it's pretty much time to call it a video, so... Maybe it makes sense to, well, it definitely makes sense... Oh.
Bureg. Yushi.
Alright, well, it certainly makes sense to attack now. We just wiped out an attack wave of them, which means their troop counts will be low. Hey, low quality post-up JG here, saying that, I'm not even putting in my headphones for this. I outroed and then I ended up combining videos because we didn't have enough content left for a full video, so please ignore anything where I accidentally am introing or outroing until we outro at the end of this mission. Bye-bye. We just finished off an enemy attack wave, which means we should be good to attack.
Mak. Yuji. Vian.
Food is our limiter right now, so... And I'm not bothering too much with towers. Let's get some more of these heavy murmillos built up. 55, eh? That's a bit expensive. But we're not going to wait for them to build. I'm just want them to be ready. We have no way of replacing our fire siphons, so we do need to take care of them. Our mission is to find the Sky Passage. And my personal mission is to find the red base, which keeps attacking us. Hey, it's the Aurochs, yeah? Aurochs are basically cows, right? I guess the fire siphon could go hang out where my new army is building up. Why did my archers start running away? Anyway. And them guys love killing dudes. Okay. We got any more food libraries? I guess we can start hunting Aurochs. I mean, obviously we can build farms at some point, but...
That is the temple for my vision.
Oh, cool.
We can use it to escape this place.
However, savages control the entrance, I guess. I mean, it looks like we might have enough troops to do this. Alright, well, hold on, guys. Got more troops, What happened? Oh, I thought I ordered you to come over here and hang out with these guys. I mean, we probably don't need the biggest army in the history of mankind, but there's no particular reason not to build big, right? Alright.
Bougie. Schwest.
Might as well, let's go hunt for wolves.
Schwest. Schwest. Schwest.
We will kill the wolves first so that they don't start killing my villagers and my villagers not automatically fighting back. That does mean some of the meat will get wasted, but I do believe we've got the place sufficiently walled off that whether I, yeah, like I don't need to worry about them sneaking in, because this, I don't think we're going to get raided by sea, and if so, then oops. Serves me right. Here's a wolf with all sorts of awesome borders around its body. And I'm using meat to select new units to build, I guess. They will probably all get confused once they've... Oh, never mind, they are... Oh, aurochs fight back too, eh? I guess, yeah, I mean, they're like wild bulls, so...
Scopo, Mark.
Burek. Mark. Scopos. Eshlos.
Trying to get my, It's tricky, it's a little bit confused to get your, guys all together, when there's a hero who's making it so that it's not quite... Well, you know what, let's head down here and hit this little... That's almost annoying when I'm getting new fire siphons, but... I guess it was just attached to this little village and I didn't notice it, but... Doesn't really seem to matter. They get to have docks and I don't. We can't even just build one for fishing ships, huh? I guess. Can they build farms?
Scopos.
Yeah, I don't think I noticed that they can't actually build farms. So that's kind of a problem.
Yuji. Schwest.
Actually, I probably can ignore the gate now and... concentrate on the castles. Alright, well this is their main base, and it also represents the I think this is the thing I'm supposed to grab for the story.
Eschlost.
So yeah, my troop's fairly strong. But they're expensive, which makes them ideal for scenarios like this, where usually you're allowed to build all you want. Garrison 5 citizens into the sky passage. Well, I want to see what this little path is about first. Oh, it's an actual wall, like they can't even come through it. I don't... Yeah, okay, so I guess we're completely safe now. Well, there you go. I don't understand, like, what... I guess the idea is that we're living like a crappy wasteland and that this place sucks and we want to get out of here, but, it's like all RTS. It's like, well, now I've cleared everything that's here. Why can't we just stay here and play this as like a SimCity type game? We've eliminated all the danger and my people can live in peace forever until internal conflicts begin to arise. Citizens on patrol. Alright, well, rather than actually removing anybody from the work they're doing, let's, is there any buildings we haven't built? No, we've built everything that's available to us. So there really is no other technology we are allowed to build, and, we're not even allowed to, we're not even really allowed to, use your words, JG. We're not even really allowed to, I guess we could see there might be a path to go over here. We're not allowed to build a whole lot of our tech tree. We've got the basic armory upgrades, but we can't build temples, which means no myth units, because these are godless communists right now, until we discover whatever gods this army is, these dudes want to worship. Alright, it's bothering me to have this hanging around here being on fire, so let's get rid of it. We'll let the savages have their flags. It's part of their cultural tradition, so we don't want to interfere with it. Yeah, I guess never mind. So there is a way to continue on to their base. Although actually, maybe not. Maybe their base is... Oh, so I'm going to continue to have... Oh, it might be that this was just an alternate way to get... Yeah, never mind. So there... Sky Passage is the only thing that's going to continue the story at all. We've cleared half of the map. This does pretty strongly suggest that the second half of the map is also a thing. Oh, that's right. They did warn us, too, that it takes forever to build citizens. It's entirely possible that this mission is over and the second half of this is just a little scene, a little place for cinematics to happen at. Might as well keep building up our dudes. Blu-ray. Most Eisley. Snow tundra tree, which is apparently a special kind of wood that you can't build ships out of. I don't know that much about shipbuilding. I'm sure there's wood. Some wood is much better for shipbuilding than others. Ooh, never mind. I think maybe we're done with this mission after all. Oh. Ungarrison your citizens for this build a town center. Okay. Can they build as a group, or... Because now it's looking like this map is actually done, like we're going to finish this really fast. Oh, we got some temples here. Yeah, okay, never mind. I guess I'm going to call it a video. I guess I'm going to cobble these two together into one long video then, because this is like not even half a video length at this point. So I hope you enjoyed this extra long video, and depending on how I edit it, I hope you ignored me outroing and introing again. Bye for now.